you get those two decisions wrong in a generation, that multi-generational Christian legacy can be lost. Billy Graham, I believe, was one among others probably who said there will be no grandchildren in heaven, meaning that every person has to make a decision to receive Jesus Christ, that you don't have a birthright from your parents or grandparents of your Christian faith, that everybody needs to make that point of decision. My parents, Roger and Mary Lou, were wonderful, wonderful Christians. My father served in the pastorate for 40 years. My grandparents on both sides were Christians. So I was raised in this wonderful, wonderful Christian environment and a really godly home. Godly Christian sister, 2 Christian older brothers. And so at the age of 5, I believe, the Holy Spirit prompted me to go to my mom and say, "Mom, I want to become a Christian today." And so she walked me through the plan of salvation, and I knelt at my bed and prayed to receive Christ when I was 5 years old. I got on my bed and I pulled out my covers and laid on my back and started singing. And there's a new name written down in glory, and it's mine. Oh yes, it's mine. So I thank God that I was raised in the family I was raised in, and the grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers and sisters that I had that created this environment of love and acceptance and grace and mercy. So what we see is this unbroken chain of fathers and mothers passing down their Christian heritage to their children, and how you can lose it in a generation. And so we've got to carefully guard it. And so the older generation talks to the younger generation about what are those decisions you have to make about your mission and your mate, especially. 2 of the biggest decisions you can make in life. Who are you going to marry and what are you going to do? But most importantly, I think, is who are you going to marry? And who's your master, obviously? Are you going to walk with God? Walk with God and choose the right spouse. Because if you get those 2 decisions wrong in a generation, that multi-generational Christian legacy can be lost. And so come together and celebrate that heritage, embrace it, and proclaim it to the next generation so that it continues, that they make those right decisions regarding master, mission, and mate.